friend of mine, Alex, recently managed to complete the work surprisingly quickly. Now he is wondering, should he tell his manager? If he does, one of the two things can happen. His manager might appreciate his efficiency and reward him, or his manager might realize Alex has extra time and assign him even more work. What should Alex do? If you are curious about how Alex has achieved this and want to learn about delta life tables, stick around.
Delta life tables, also known as DLT. Guys, in this video, what I am going to explain you what is delta life table and why is delta life table. Basically, why do we need DLT? How we implement DLT? This we will look in the next video. So you need to subscribe guys for that. Okay. Now, uh, first thing first, DLT is a feature of Databricks. Okay. You can only uh, implement DLT in Databricks. That's clear. Let me try to define delta life tables. A what of delta life tables basically. So DLT or delta life table is a framework, a framework to build ETL pipelines. Okay, ETL or ELT pipelines. So basically to help you visualize ELT is nothing but, let's say we have a source data. Those who don't know guys, okay, for them this is quickly cover this. So let's say we have source data, then we bring this into our analytical plane. We bring into the landing zone. This is, let's say, landing zone. The data from all the sources are brought to landing zone. Then we create a bronze layer, silver layer, a gold layer. The quality of the data goes on, the quality increases as we go to the right side. Okay, so this is basically a very high intuition of high visualization of what is DLT. So coming back to us, what of DLT is a DLT is a framework to build ETL pipelines with declarative approach. With a declarative approach. Now, what on earth is declarative approach? Usually, anything we do, we need to explain or write how to do things. The traditional way of ELT, we need to implement how to bring the data from source to landing, landing to bronze, bronze to silver, the how that we need to do all the stuff. Declarative says no need to explain me how to do it. Tell me what to do. I will optimize in the backend and give you a result very flawlessly. While implementing how, you can make mistakes. But when I am implementing, like delta life table is implementing, there will be no mistakes done. Okay, so basically why? Why do we need this? What problem we are solving? Why of DLT? a y of DLT. Y of DLT says, you guys, you data engineer, spend your time, a lot of time on managing stuff. What is the purpose? What is the purpose of your role? The purpose of the role is providing or writing business logic. The end product or the purpose, what or why everything they are trying to do is provide or write a business logic. What business needs from the raw data that is collected in the system, what value or okay, so what insights they need, the process to get to that insight from the raw data using business logic, that's the whole purpose. And you are wasting your time on managing managing tools. You are wasting your time on managing stuff rather than focusing on business logic. Now, what are all the things or what examples we can give of what time is wasted or what are the other things that a data engineer does that is other than writing business logic? So let's see one by one. Now, first of all, data engineer needs to extract the data, then he will transfer the data, then load the data, then orchestrate the data, like orchestrate the pipeline using orchestrating tool like of the Databricks. We have uh, uh, Databricks workflow we have in the Databricks, and in Azure we can take an example of data factory, and there are many more. You are wasting your time or your time is taken by lot of orchestrating stuff. The other thing is you are wasting your time on infra management. Now what does this infra management says, like scaling up or scaling down your resources? Okay, you are also wasting your time by tracking lineage manually. Tracking lineage manually. When do we track the lineage, by the way? We track when we want to see from where this data is coming and where this is going in any of, in let's say, we have a table over here. Okay, we have a table over here. Now I want to see from where this is exactly coming and where is this is going. So we need to do this manually. Okay, it's called tracking the lineage. Then data engineers handle batch and strip pipelines. They monitor and optimize the data pipelines. They deploy in multiple environments, handle failures, and much more. Guys, like you can imagine, the purpose was business implementing business logic, and we are Basically, data engineers are doing all the stuff in the world plus writing business logic. So here comes the data life table. It is nothing. If I will conclude, it is just simplifying traditional ETL. Simplifying traditional ETL. It says to the data engineers, you focus on actual business logic. Focus on actual business logic, and I will take care of everything else. This is it, guys. This is Delta Life Table, and we have covered what and why of Delta Life Table. And in the next video, we will cover how to implement Delta Life Tables. So, guys, you need to like, subscribe the channel, and comment what the good part about the video was, what was the bad part, like what you understood, and so on.